weeks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Canes will kick this away to get us going here. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
To the air, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. The catch is made off the carom there.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it falls incomplete. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
But you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
He escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7.
Black 24. Black 24. 42.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Green 25. Gorilla.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. And they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught over the middle. It's Zimmerman. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? To throw, it's Baker. Looking deep downfield to the left. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Miami. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big...
He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that catch is hauled in. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looks into space at the 50. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And sack sets up second down. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the... all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. On the run, it's Wiggins. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Short throw to the back, easy completion. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up.
21, Georgia, 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Manning. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down.
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted on the fake. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, do you remember? This guy actually had a fumble early in the game. It's happened so long ago, I've forgotten about it. And speaking of forgetting about it, this guy has forgotten about it because what an impressive day he's had considering it started off so poorly.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Manning. On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Pulls it in. It's Zimmerman. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Down and goal for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. Trucks through the defender. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Canes. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him.
Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Dogs. This air attack is still unstoppable.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Miami 49, Georgia 42.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Second down coming up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Miami 49, Georgia 42.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Motion now from the tight end. Powerful running here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Tight end goes in motion. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down inside the 25. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. And the Canes look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it to the right side. Area steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
2nd and goal for the offense. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? To the air. It's Baker. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So second down after the incompletion.
Get set, get set.
Gonna run it. It's Wiggins. He's past the marker and still going. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Touchdown, Miami. That's how you finish a play.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. The 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, you're best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
The Canes come to the line with first and goal.
Clear! Clear! Acorn! Clear! Clear!
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Baker. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They are pouring it on now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Miami. 66,
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to pass. It's Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game.
Miami. 66.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And this time it's complete. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Back to throw. It's Baker. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Handoff heading left. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback appears to be cheap play. Dropping back. It's Baker. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge game.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The Canes come to the line and they're hurry up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Canes! They continue to roll up the score.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down there.
He's no good. That keeps the score. Miami.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field.
Gorilla, tuna.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. He escapes the pocket. Going to scramble now, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
We'll see if he can make the play on this return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Catch made by the tight end on a corner route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they tackle it at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And here's the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incompletion sets up a second down.
3-25.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
It's complete on the crossing route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackle, but first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of those critical third down plays coming up.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Zimmerman. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, you know, this touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the two-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
Now the try for two. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Georgia, 69.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.